Welcome back to another champion deep dive, and today we're talking about Kitty Pryde. She's got Incinerate immunity, 0 damage phasing, prowess stacks, big yellow numbers, and Incinerate damage. With Lockheed by her side, you won't catch her dragging her feet. Let's get into it. Kitty Pryde joins the contest with an immunity to Incinerate, thanks to Lockheed's assistance. She's also sporting passive prowess, where Kitty gains 1 prowess each time either champion lands a critical hit, or inflicts a stun effect, maxing out at 20 stacks. However, she gains an additional 2 stacks for a total of 3 if a guaranteed crit or a passive stun occurs. If Kitty intercepts a dashing opponent, she'll gain 2 prowess, giving those skilled summoners 2 scoops of prowess for their efforts. Now, each prowess increases special attack damage by 5% and lasts until the end of Kitty's next special attack that strikes the opponent or their block. This means if the attack doesn't make contact, Kitty does not lose her prowess. If Kitty is inflicted with cowardice, however, all prowess are lost. Now, while the opponent is suffering from Incinerate, prowess potency begins to increase by up to 400% over 40 seconds. This requires an active Incinerate on the opponent to increase and maintain. Otherwise, this bonus gradually falls off over time. Also, each time Lockheed prevents an Incinerate, Kitty's prowess potency bonus is increased by 30% with a cooldown of 0.8 seconds. Allowing her to ramp up faster against Incinerate champions and nodes. Now, another ability Kitty Pryde has in her kit is phasing. Dashing forward with 3 or more prowess triggers phasing for the duration of the dash, plus 1.2 seconds after, giving the opponent a 100% chance to miss. While phased, Kitty gains a large bump in critical rating, greatly increasing your chances to see some big yellow numbers. She also becomes stun immune. And she takes 80% reduced damage from all sources. Now, while phased, robots suffer 25% ability accuracy reduction. Also, each miss caused by phase deals a burst of physical damage, giving Kitty 3 personal prowess. Gaining prowess in this way allows Kitty to stack above her prowess stack limit. However, for each miss that occurs while phasing, 6 prowess are consumed when phasing expires. Now, let's check out her special attacks. The Special 1. The final 3 hits in this attack each inflict an Incinerate debuff, dealing energy damage over 3.5 seconds. Incinerates inflicted by this attack expire 1 at a time, and are paused and refreshed while any other Incinerate is active. So, you'll want to keep the Incinerate stacked on for maximum duration and building up your prowess bonus meter. Further, Kitty pauses phasing when launching special attacks, thus pausing all those bonuses for the entirety of the attack, giving her some pretty spectacular results. If Kitty triggers any personal debuffs or buffs while phased, like she does in the Special 1, they become passive and gain 20% duration. Now, with 10 or more prowess stacked, Incinerates will trigger through the opponent's block, allowing you to damage the opponent even if you missed your special attack. If you were phased during the special, well, now you have an extra layer of protection from retaliation, as well as inflicting some extra damage. With the Special 2, each hit deals a burst of physical damage equal to 40% of the damage dealt by the hit. With 10 or more prowess, Kitty gains an unblockable buff lasting 9 seconds, plus an additional 0.25 seconds for each prowess above 10. The Special 3. At the end of this attack, Kitty enters phasing for 2 seconds. If Kitty was already phased, this time extends to 4 seconds. Also, Kitty inflicts a non-stacking Incinerate debuff, dealing energy damage over 30 seconds, which plays in real nice with leaving Incinerates paused while one is already active over a long period of time. But more on this later. Now, let's check out the signature ability. When awakened, Kitty's phasing ability gets an upgrade, as she'll take no damage from any source. She'll also gain up to 250% defensive combat power rate and pause phasing while being struck. Getting creative with this ability will net you a lot of power gain. And the first time each personal Incinerate effect expires naturally or is purified, it has an up to 40% chance to re-trigger itself with a 30% increase in potency. Keep in mind, Incinerates triggered from this ability are always passive. Now, let's take her out for a spin in the champion rotation. For a damage focus, you'll want to build up to your special 3 and gain a long duration Incinerate debuff. From there, use your special 1 while phased to stack on passive Incinerates and keep them paused for the duration of the 30-second Incinerate debuff, building up your prowess bonus meter. From there, build up your prowess with intercepts, parries, and critical attacks. When you reach your special 2, make sure to launch it while phased and watch the big yellow and red numbers flow. Depending on how much health the opponent has left, you can opt to launch another special 1 or special 3 to maintain the prowess bonus meter, and then build back up to your special 2 again for another powerful attack. Keep in mind, if your special 3 Incinerate expires, it has a chance to re-trigger. For shorter fights, build up to just under a special 2 and launch a special 1 while phased. Launch a second special 1 while phased to pause your timers on Incinerates and build up your prowess bonus meter. Pro tip: when you parry, dash back and then dash forward to gain phase to increase the amount of prowess you gain in a combo with your increased critical rating. From there, build up your personal prowess while building up to a special 2. Make sure Kitty is phased and launch the special 2. Also, Kitty's phase is instant, so you can override your block with a dash and gain phase immediately. For each miss, the opponent takes damage, and Kitty gains 3 prowess on each. Keep in mind that if you are at max personal prowess stacks, these will push you over the limit, thus squeezing out some extra damage. Now, let's check out some best uses. As seen in the champion rotation, Kitty purrs with recoil, double edge, and liquid courage masteries. Especially if she's awakened, she'll take 0 damage while phasing. However, willpower takes over and serves as a healing engine during that time. Also, crafty summoners will take advantage of strategic timing and paused phasing to avoid the recoil damage at the end of a special attack. Speaking of damage mitigation, champions and nodes that reflect damage like thorns, or matching up against a cork for example, will take 0 damage on phase. Now because you also gain stun immunity while phased, Kitty rocks on encroaching stun. You can just phase right through it. The same is true for dealing with power sting. Also, because her phasing begins with a dash and lasts beyond the initial medium attack, this makes her ideal for intercepting, playing aggressive on knockdowns, and provides protection from a parrying opponent. The benefits of Kitty's phasing ability is pretty clear. Alright, moving on. Her ability to choose between passive or debuff effects give Kitty some versatility on where and how to use her, like making her viable for diss track nodes, pleasure to burn, or to avoid triggering masochism. And if you time it just right, you'll be able to avoid the opponent's special 3 damage altogether, if awakened, of course. Now, these aren't the only uses for Kitty out there. Are you already theory crafting? Where would you use her? Sound off in the comments and let's discuss. Now, let's check out some notable synergies. Shadowy history. With Wolverine on the team, Kitty Pryde gains a 30% chance to consume no prowess when the phase expires after causing miss, helping you keep phasing and get more direct access to your special attack damage bump. With Wolverine, landing a heavy attack converts all regeneration buffs into fury buffs, each increasing attack rating by 10% for 12 seconds, maxing out at 4 stacks. Just a phase. With Ghost on the team, Kitty Pryde gains an additional 2 prowess for each miss that occurs during phase, juicing up your special attacks on those pre-special attack ending combos. These can also stack above the normal limit. With Ghost, entering phase during the opponent's special attack grants a fury buff, increasing attack rating by 10% for 6 seconds. Through thick and thin. With Emma Frost on the team, Kitty Pryde becomes immune to reverse controls, and each time this immunity is triggered, she gains 1 personal prowess with a cooldown of 0.8 seconds. With Emma Frost, she gains 20% attack rating in diamond form and gains 20% combat power rate in telepathic form. Vicious Kitty. With Tigra on the team, when 10 or more prowess are active, Kitty Pryde becomes passively unblockable while phased, giving you easy access to attacks and crits while phased to get you to your max stacks faster. With Tigra, neutralize effects last 35% longer, giving you longer uptime on your senses. Worth a shot. With Magneto on the team, Kitty Pryde, while phasing, gains 1 fury buff for each debuff on her, each increasing attack rating by 7% for 5 seconds, giving some interesting results, especially while running Liquid Courage and Double Edge Masteries. This maxes out at 5 stacks. With Magneto, the first hit of every special attack inflicts a weakness debuff, reducing attack rating by 30% for 6 seconds. And finally, Fire and Dragons. With Dragon Man on the team, Kitty Pryde increases the duration of Incinerate debuffs by 10%, and passive incinerates by 15%, giving you more opportunity to build up your prowess bonus meter. With Dragon Man, if no power charges are active, Special Attack 2 inflicts up to 3 additional Incinerate debuffs. Now, did you see a synergy that's got you fired up? Thinking of a new synergy team? And just for fun, who do you think this will be? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments and let's discuss. Thank you for watching this champion deep dive for Kitty Pryde. Are you ready? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you like the video and want to see more, click subscribe, like, comment, and share. And remember, we'll see you in the battle realm.